Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be trying a new color remover. So I wanted to try some professional products, so I was just browsing on Cosmoprof and Salon Centric, and I found quite a few color removers that intrigued me. This was one of them. It's by Goldwell. It's Elumen Play, and unfortunately, I couldn't just get one packet of color remover. You had to get the whole box. Pretty normal to buy in bulk on Salon Centric and stuff because most of the time you're buying for salon purposes. So I had to buy this huge box, so hopefully it's good because I have a lot of these. I might include some of these in giveaways. Here's what the outside box looks like. Obviously, I love it. It's rainbow. It looks like little rainbow brush strokes. Love the packaging, so cute. I don't have much experience with this brand. I actually don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand before, so we're testing out a new brand today. So this is, again, the Goldwell Elumen Play Color Eraser White Canvas. It says it removes every shade of Elumen Play on pre-lightened hair, providing a clear canvas for further creative work, combined with effective carrying agents for a conditioned and smooth hair feel. And then for the application, the mixing ratio is 2:1 or a 3:1 ratio with Goldwell Developer Lotion 3%, depending on the desired consistency. For optimal and gentle results, we recommend Silk Lift Lotion 3%. Apply to towel dried hair. Process up to 30 minutes without heat. Check every 5 minutes until desired result is achieved. Rinse thoroughly. Shampoo with Elumen shampoo and treat with Elumen conditioner, leave-in conditioner, or Elumen mask. Follow instructions. Okay, so I love the instructions. It's very informative, telling you to check it every 5 minutes. That way you're not going to overprocess the hair. It also says that this will remove any color from the Elumen Play line. So I'm assuming they have a semi-permanent hair color line that has vivid colors, you know, just like any other semi-permanent hair color line. Pinks, purples, blues, all the vivid shades out there. And this is saying that it will remove the colors from its dedicated line. Most hair color removers don't specify that it only removes their dye. A lot of the time it just says a general, this will remove semi-permanent dye, but this one specifically says it will 100% remove the same brand vivid shades. So we're gonna test this to the max today because obviously I don't have the Elumen Play vivid shades. I've never tried them before, so we're gonna test it on normal other brands of semi-permanent hair color and see how well it works. Semi-permanent color is semi-permanent color, so I'm hoping it will remove other brands of semi-permanent hair color. Obviously they formulated this specifically to remove that specific dye, but it should work on any semi-permanent hair color. So it says to mix it up a 2:1 ratio, which is pretty rare. Normally it's a 1:2 ratio for products. And if you don't know what that means, basically a 1:2 ratio would be, let's say 1 ounce of this product, and then you would use 2 ounces of developer. So in this case, it is a 2:1 ratio, or you can mix it a 3:1 ratio. 2 parts of the color remover, 1 part developer, or 3 parts of the color remover and 1 part of developer. And they said to mix it with 3%, which is a 10 volume developer. Most European countries go by percentage. This is a 3% developer. 20 volume would be a 6% volume. So it is the same thing as a 10 volume developer. I'm gonna mix this up a 2:1 ratio. I have my scale here, so I'm gonna mix it up 2:1. I feel like if I mixed it a 3:1 ratio, it might be really thick and hard to work with. So we're gonna start out by trying a 2:1 ratio. All right, so I mixed up 2 packets of this just to make sure I had enough, and 1 packet has 30 grams. So 2 packets would be 60 grams. So I went ahead and mixed up 30 grams of developer, which would be a 2:1 ratio. And this ain't gonna work, okay? I just can't see how this would work in any instance. This is a 2:1 ratio, and it's still just powder. I know in like European countries and other places, they write the date in a different order. Like instead of it being like 1, 2, 2022, it would be like flipped in a different order. So I'm wondering if they also flip this in a different order, and so instead of it being a 2-to-1 ratio, it's actually a 1-to-2 ratio. That would make more sense to me because there's no way that this is going to be able to be applied on someone's hair. So while I was editing this, I went to Goldwell's website and clicked on the Elumen Play Eraser, and under the how to use, the first bullet point says mixing ratio 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, and then you see in parentheses it says 3% lotion to powder. So that is not included on the individual packets you get when you buy the product. The only way you're going to know that they're specifically saying it's a 3-to-1 ratio lotion to powder is if you go on their website underneath the color remover and then you look at the how to use section. So I really wish they would include this on the packaging that you get when you buy the product. I think it would help to clear up a lot of confusion. This is the only color remover or color in general where I've seen it listed in a way in which the developer was listed in the ratio first. Normally it's 1-to-3 ratio. The powder was being listed first compared to the developer, but this time they're listing the developer first, and I've never seen that done before on product. Just wanted to throw that in there and let you guys know that it does specify how to mix it up on the website, just not on the packaging. So here's what the product looks like now. It looks like a very typical, nice consistency that you would get with a color remover. I will say the texture seems so smooth. It almost seems like clay, like it's really, really fine and smooth. It's not chunky at all. It's just like a beautiful consistency. I really, really like the consistency of this. It has a nice perfume smell to it. It still like knocks the breath out of you because it does still have that like bleachy ammonia smell, but they put like some type of fragrance in there, so it's a little bit more mild, you know. You get like the fragrance as well as the bleach. And of course, I don't have colored hair, so today we have our little helper, Sally Sue. Come on down, Sally Sue. You guys know when I try color removers, I like to do it on every color of the rainbow, so that way you guys can get a good understanding at what colors it's best at removing and maybe what colors it has a harder time removing. So I wanted to remove all of this color out of the hair. We have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. This is the mannequin I did the pinwheel hair technique on. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link up there for you. Such beautiful, vibrant colors. Like, oh my gosh, I love the colors that I used in this. They are so neon and beautiful. I'm just gonna start by applying it to the top here. I'm hoping this works well and it's gentle on the hair because I would like to include some of these in giveaways for you guys because I just have so much of this product and I'm not going to use it on myself. Like, I've kind of sworn off of bleach-based color removers. Even once I go back to bleaching my roots, I don't think I'm going to use any bleach-based color removers on my hair. I just don't want to damage my hair to the point where it was before. So I think I'm going to stick to like color removers that don't have ammonia in them. And if I ever do use color removers that have ammonia or have like some type of bleach base to them, I won't do it very often. Like, I used to do that stuff all the time. Okay, so I already see color being removed. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm wondering if it's going to be able to remove like the pink and the orange because it seems like it's removing the purple pretty well. Most of the time, color removers like this do a good job at removing either warm or cool colors. Normally it's not both. I've only ever found like a couple color removers that remove all shades of the rainbow, but for the most part they either have a difficult time removing like warmer colors like pink and orange and yellow or cooler colors like blue and purple and green. So hopefully this one removes it all. Okay, so I have just run out of product, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix up 2 more packs. I think 2 more packs should coat the rest of the hair. I have like the front sections coated. I just need to do this back section, so let me mix up 2 more packets. All right, we have the color remover applied. It is thoroughly saturated. I wound up using 4 packets of that color remover. And as you can see, it is thoroughly saturated. So now I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. I'm gonna check it every 5 minutes like they suggest. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to leave it on for the full 30 minutes. The purple, which was right here, is not purple anymore. It is now a pink color. It looks just like this pink color. So that's interesting. It removed that very, very quickly. So I'm going to watch this, let it process 30 minutes, shampoo, condition, and I will be back to show you the finished product. Okay, I am back. I let it process for the full 30 minutes. Went ahead, shampooed, conditioned, and the results are pretty good. I am pretty impressed with this. Obviously, the warmer colors seem like they were a little bit more difficult to remove, especially the orange. Like the orange is still pretty vibrant, but I mean, the rest of the colors, like the cool colors, the purple, the green, the blue, even the yellow, like the yellow is not even in here anymore. It just went like straight back to like a platinum blonde color. It did a really good job, and I will say the hair feels like it's still in really good condition. I feel like this is one of the more gentle color removers I've tried. The hair feels pretty good still, especially for the mannequin hair. Like this hair is already so over processed. Normally if you put any bleach on this, it falls out really easily, but this color remover not only worked pretty well, but it also maintained the integrity of the hair, and this is only 30 minutes. Like, I feel like it did a pretty decent job at removing the color. One other thing I want to mention, the mannequin head was dyed with neon colors one time and then was never washed. I never tried fading the color or anything like that. So the pigment that's on this hair is super saturated. It's still very vibrant. It's never been washed. It's never been stripped out of the hair before. So I applied this color remover directly on freshly neon dyed hair that has never been washed or anything like that before. So obviously color removers are going to work better if you strip out the hair color a little bit more. If I started with like this canvas where it was a little bit more pastel and then I used this, obviously it's going to work better than applying it on directly neon vivid hair color that's never been stripped before. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to use this, it's going to work better if your hair is already faded a bunch. I like to test these on very neon, very vibrant hair color just to see how well they work. And honestly, I feel like it did a pretty solid job. Like this is a pretty good job, especially with the hair like feeling nice still. I'm pretty impressed with this hair color remover, and I'm glad it worked well because now I can definitely include the leftover hair color removers in giveaway packages that I do in the future. I will try to find this color remover and leave a link to it in the description down below for you guys. I definitely recommend trying it if you have stubborn color that will not come out of your hair. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. And until next time, guys, stay weird. Bye.